Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? It seems like it's been forever. Hey, Tommy, Ryan, how you doing? Justin, Ralph, hello, everyone. Anyway, it has been a while, probably been a week, which normally, well, we'll see. I still haven't figured out what days and stuff, but we had a good time. The video I wasn't too excited about, but they put out a video of her entire show, of all their shows. I was holding it like this. In editing, I didn't realize I could turn it. I didn't have the freaking automatic leveling on the GoPro. So anyway, I wasn't happy with that part of it. The other part was fun. The trip there seems like the that microphone works pretty good. Hey, Andrew, works pretty good. You know, hanging on the inside of the shirt, no dead cat or foam or anything. I had a really good time. It was a good trip. I was hoping to be in Sisaket. Hey, Daniel, in case anybody would jump on the bandwagon, how come you're not camping? I don't know. I was going to go, and then we're taking Dad and me, Nitnoy, her dad, my father-in-law, and the two puppies, and maybe Bear. I don't know yet. Hey, Logan, what's up? You're not on your mic. Oh, this isn't it? It isn't working or no? Uh-oh. Really? Huh. I hear it in here. You guys can't hear it. Sound not up to par. Okay, let me look at the settings. Audio. It's because it's through my camera. Thanks, guys. Set this to. How come I'm not even? Oh, there it is. All right. How's that? Is that a little bit, just a little bit better? Hey, Edwin, how you doing? What's up, bro? Are we in Thailand? Wow, cool. Fighting the VA. Yeah, that's no fun. Okay, so that's it. Okay, now. Anyway, as I was talking about the Comica, but we had a really good time. Check 1, check 2. Was it good? Not much better. Yeah, it's coming in through this now. I like this microphone, even though it's not the greatest in the world. It wasn't the most expensive either. So I like the way it looks. I think horrible going off of looks, right? But hey, Maui, I ordered that stuff last night. Me and Maui ordered the. I was looking at David Clark, one I've had on twice now. The one that had the heart attack when he got back. He bought that ADV. He did a video on it. He took a spill on it. He said it's not quite the off-road vehicle that they attest to, which it's not. But he took a pretty good fall. I think if I would have took that, I probably wouldn't have gotten up as gracefully as he did, and kept in his video, which I thought was right on too. But he's got crash bars on the side, and he said one of the only reasons he put it on there was so that he could put his highway pegs on there. which I thought was a really good idea. So I ordered them, and Maui did the same. I think ordered them. I ordered them last night, set of highway pegs, and it's really easy. You pull the rubber up on the pads that are on the Forza. There's a front one and a bottom one, and they just screw right to that. And it doesn't look the greatest. I'll see what it looks like when it gets done, because that rubber kind of does this over the mounting brackets. But it looks really comfortable. It would have been nice. A couple of the long trips that we went on, when we went with Maui to Koh Chang, when I did the 12-hour jaunt from Pachuap Kurikan to Surin, and Maui's going to be on his way here soon too, so that'll be kind of cool. So anyway, we'll see. I hopefully I'll get it before I come back from Ubon. So we're going to Ubon, so I didn't go to Sisaket. I'll be driving right through Sisaket, but what I think we're going to do is there's a lot of places out of Ubon besides going Douglas's way and all that, heading out. There's a lot of places to camp around Ubon. So, and I've got such a nice place and cover and everything to keep the trailer there on concrete, and so I might pull it there. My wife said go there, sit in there, and go around town, stay there for a week or so. Do whatever you want, which is all right. Her dad's going because he's got like 15 coconut trees, that he, I don't know, made or whatever here, and he wants to stay a week or so in Ubon, or a couple of weeks, and plant them on the property. So they're leaving there on the 28th. So I think he's going to be here by the 30th, right? I think, Maui. But I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if I can show you the one. This damn thing. I'm really cranky about the having to go into Lasada every single time. Like I said, you see me holding the phone up here, you probably can see. It's as easy as that to check in with the QR code. But anyway, let me go over here back and bring you guys. Hey, Dip Media, how you doing? It's been a while. Hope you're well. Dave, what's your US? I don't 2X, I think. 2XL. Let's see. Okay. Let me let me bring you share screen. Bring you guys with me. Okay. So these are some things that I just saw actually on Facebook this morning. I want to make sure you guys are, okay, you're looking at it. Let me, it's a little bit better, I think. Or maybe I can, I'll do it there. Okay. So anyway, these water pump, or they're fuel pumps. This one was only 89 baht, so I bought that one. That's coming out of, it doesn't have a little, you'll see on the other one here, it has a little gas type handle on it, right here. So I ordered this one, was 335 baht, coming out of China. So it's a little bit better, I think. I don't know. They're all out of China. I ordered the other one for 100 baht, I figured, as a backup. But what I thought about that was when I'm taking the gas from the gas can to the generator on the trailer, it's a pain in the ass trying to hold it. So let's see. Ordered some. Here's the pegs that I ordered. They just got those little rubber deals on them. They're nothing to write home about, but they should work fine. And then I got this. That was 300, and this was a little over 2,000. Let's see. They have both gens on here, basically like this. So it's just going to come down there. So on that downswing there, I'll be able to put them. So I ordered those, and hopefully we'll have them if they get them shipped out at the right time. I should get those and put them on. But it'll be a lot nicer to be able to stretch the legs a little bit on the longer trips. That's why I'm sure that Maui's got it. Maui uses the Forza pretty much as his main mode of transportation. Let's see. So anyway, so we're going to go to Ubon. What I'd like to do, I don't know if I'm going to have the time, but I'll probably be able to at least show the uncle. What I want to do is we're losing koi, 14, 16-inch koi that are in there now. They're picking them up out of the fields when it's raining. So on the overflow, what I'm figuring on doing is running the back edge of the pond where it goes out into the street. I'm gonna have them dig about 4 trenches and put in 4 6-inch round pieces of PVC, and I'll put something over the opening so that the fish can't get in there, and then pop them out over in the drainage into the street. And then when it comes up, the banks here have the top of the 6-inch, yay far between the very top level, and then it won't get any higher than that. And it'll be good to kind of see the fish I haven't seen in a while. I'll do a video. Hey Nikki, how you doing? Glad you could make it. I'll do a little video because we haven't been there in quite a while, and it'll be new for the puppies that can run around. And they were a trip. The kids went crazy in Bangkok. We stayed in the hotel, and in case you didn't watch the video, and my mother-in-law with the puppies stayed with the kids in the apartment we rent there. But Sim did a awesome job. If you guys didn't get a chance to watch the very end of that, the last like 30 minutes of that video is her whole, and I call it a dissertation. I don't know. Her and her friend put it on. They had to make the clothes and do all the choreography and the whole story. And that there is a story in there, and I guess it's like a comedy or something. They were all laughing. Me not speaking Thai, so some of the people that have significant other partners might get a kick out of watching it because they were laughing like hell, and I could kind of get the gist. One guy was kind of a lady boyish type thing, and they were fighting it. And supposedly, my wife told me it was 2 brothers, and the one in the very end was her father, and they didn't know that they were brothers. And I don't know. Anyway, you might get a kick out of watching it. But she did a great job. There was, when you see in the very beginning of the video, I pan across all the posters there. Those were all the students. There was like, I'm guessing 15 or something like that. And she came 1 point from being the top of the class. They graded everybody. If you saw in front of me, I showed the teachers. I think there was 12 of them or something. And she was 1 point short of being the top. So she was number 2 out of them all in her grades. And she did the one show with her friend. You could do it either by yourself. I think she would have been number 1 if she would have done a traditional Thai dance by herself. But she wanted to do it with her friend, and it was a good thing. She did a great job. So if you get a chance, go to the end of the video and just kind of take a look at it. My videography isn't that great. Like I said, didn't have leveling on. It was a nightmare. Next time, if I ever do it, I got to get a tripod, just put it on there and let it go. Because there's a lot more in this Filmora that I can actually do with zooming in and out and tilting and doing all sorts of stuff that I'm just learning. So we'll see. Thanks, Nikki. Let's see. Hey, Paul, how you doing? I just watched your video, a couple of them. I think I still missed a couple. I got to go back. I've been kind of slacking off. I could have came on 2 or 3 days ago, and I was being lazy. Plus, I was farting around with the Forza. I'm going to take it today and ride it over to Bury Rum and grab a McDonald's hamburger for lunch, I think. I just haven't been out and riding. I'm hoping when Maui gets here that we can go do something, but I think he's only going to be here for 3 days. What I'm hoping to at least do is schedule some kind of a trip. I know he was talking about going to Chiang Rai, but now, in case you guys haven't been there, I'm sure that you have, watching Mitch on Chuck's No Time to Be Sad, there was a bunch of flooding. So he was concerned about that, which should be if we're going to take bikes that way. But I'm looking forward to it. I told my wife, excuse me, that I want to get the shadow over to this guy that I've been talking about for 2 months now. So I'm hoping at least maybe by when we get back from Ubon, bring it over to him. And I think I want him to make it into a bobber. Just take it off, make it into a bobber for me. Just use your imagination if the guy's talented, and leave that one alone. Then I've got that little 125 that I bought. Already bought the exhaust for it, the tires for it, everything to make it kind of semi off-road, because that was what I was going to use on the back, and might still, I don't know, on the trailer. I got to take it out. It's got a clutch and stuff. It might be fun to ride. I don't know. I've probably hurt myself on it, but I want to get that done. And then I think I'm going to get rid of the Himalaya. I just can't see any reason to keep that. New video today. Been really busy. Okay, cool. I was looking forward to it. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. And to Nikki too. Nikki hasn't been around. Nikki needs the stuff. I've been watching. I haven't commented on all your videos. I tell everybody you need to comment on people's videos. It gives them a little boost. But I don't know. I've been slacking off, I guess. I don't know. But like I said, we had a really good time. So the kids come the 11th of October, and I think they're here all the way to the first week of November. So they're here for like 3.5 weeks or something. So we haven't decided exactly what we're going to do. We might do a vacation in the trailer. We might go to Kalyai. We might go anywhere and do that. I want to make sure that the trailer's safe, of course. So I've got to get it out and do all the weights, take it in. I want to get it weighed. Les kind of, he built them before, and he gave me a bunch of good input on it, which I knew. But like I said, I built up that now leaf spring and shock deal was a lot more hefty than the suspension that was on there. So I know it can take more weight, but I'm just curious on what it weighs and everything now. So once I get everything on there, the tongue weight should be right on right now. I just got to get it and hitch it up the truck and roll down the road. Hey, Douglas. And if your noon is around, happy belated birthday. I know you guys, I didn't realize until Douglas said something after I'd already left to come back that that was kind of the reason that you guys were there, right, Douglas, for birthday? And you just had the inkling that you just had too much money in your bank account and you needed to buy 2 Gucci purses, I think, is what Douglas if you guys don't follow Douglas, he does a lot on Facebook. So he gets around. But I know that he bought her a couple of Gucci purses. So we'll see. Okay. That's what I kind of thought. But I didn't know that until I think you told me the day that I was coming back, that it was her birthday or something. But I hadn't done any live stream, so cheers. Am I saying that right? Noon? Am I pronouncing it? Probably not, but you get the hint. Douglas's wife. So, and I want to head Douglas's way, and I might do that just in my truck because I've been talking about it enough, and I feel bad that I couldn't hook up with them in Bangkok, but I might just within the next couple of weeks, Douglas, I might just jump in my truck and jam your way and spend a couple of days and come back. Okay, so I am saying it right. Cool. I'd like to meet them. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting them yet. And is Jamie with you, Logan, or is she sleeping? Hi, Jamie, if you're there. Haven't seen you guys or talked to you guys really in a while. So that's the plan. So we'll go to Ubon. I'll get some video you guys have seen already. I'll try to maybe do something different. I'll bring the drone maybe. Put the drone up again. Everything should be nice and green there now. And I haven't flown the drone in a while. And maybe do a little video on that and the trip there. Especially, it'll be a little different with the little dogs. The little dogs are kind of cool, man. I'm really they're wild, man. This morning I came from here. Bear comes with me out in the morning about 4:30, 5 o'clock. I usually sit here. My mother-in-law will bring me rice soup around 6:30 ish, and I'll usually go back in the house about 7 to say hello to my wife, and she'll leave for work about 8 or so. And Bear comes with me and goes back in, and the two little ones heard us come in the back door, and boy, they jammed from the living room, came running in, started biting my feet, and threw them up on the bed. And Bear got up on the bed and I had to whack him in the head a few times in the recent days to make sure he doesn't. Hey, Jake, doesn't. He'll growl a little bit, and I want to make sure he knows. No, you cannot eat the little dogs. And he let them play and played with them a little bit, and they just run around that bed like maniacs. And they're only like this long. I mean, I don't know if you guys can really tell how small they are, but he's almost 2 kilos. Last time he gained like 3/4 of a kilo, and she gained like 100 grams. So she was just over a kilo, and so he's almost double her size and weight. And they said they're only going to get to be a couple kilos, so we'll see how big they get. But they're kind of cool dogs. It has eased the pain of losing Toby. Put smiles on everybody's faces that haven't been there since she passed, and to watch the kids playing with them and smiling and hearing the laughter and shit again, it's well worth it. And like I'd said before, because there's a lot of people out there, Douglas being one of them, Noon, and a lot of people, you lose a pet, and man, you're devastated. Man, I didn't think I was to get that attached to that little dog. I should have known better. I'm old and getting, I don't know, a pussy or something. I don't know what's happening to me, but it's kind of, I didn't think so. But to get back to the original ramble that I was on, those 4 years that we had with that little dog, I wouldn't give for anything. If I had to take twice the pain, and they would give me 4 more years, give me all the pain you got. I'll take another 4. But to know in my mind I wouldn't have had that 4 years, and to stop and not have a dog again, I couldn't do that. Nah, I'll take the pain, and it does. It's immense, man. I'm really I'm hoping that. Hey, Craig, how you doing? No dogs on the bed. Yeah, the Toby never. She didn't sleep with us very often. Once in a while, if mom and dad would take off and go somewhere, and she, oh, mom, dad, I love you again. And she'd come in, and she'd mostly on the ground, but sometimes she'd lay up on the bed. But the little ones that I had, the miniature doxies, with this one for a million years, I had the one Dixie for 20 years. She was under the covers, up against the legs, and my wife did it, and I got it used to it, and I didn't have any problem. With a dog snoring next to you, that sounds good to me. Yeah, they are. And that's what my wife, she says she was family. She was my daughter, and I believe her, and it felt like that to me too. But I couldn't stop it. Like I couldn't. Like I could see it already. Is anybody going to replace Toby? No freaking way. Ain't never going to happen. Hell, I spent 15,000 baht on paintings and statues, and we got a monument going on the burial plot on the other side of the house. Marble. I mean, went out all out for this dog. But like I said, man, when you have the children in the house, man, when Toby was there, and the whole time when Toby was small, the laughter constantly, just laughing because Toby growling at him, biting him, like these two do, is back with these. Are they going to replace her? No, never. But they're going to a whole new chapter, And I like my big dog. I love the lab, and I love Bear dearly. He's a good boy. He's starting to find. He just turned a year old, and he's starting to listen. He'll sit. He'll stay. He's starting to listen. So I need to work with him a little bit more. Hey, brother Ron, how you doing? Glad you could make it. But yeah, so I don't know. I couldn't do it. And Douglas has a bunch of cats and stuff. And your Persian cat looks exactly like ours. And she's another one. I never thought that I'd like cats at all. My whole life they were like useless. I had a couple of girlfriends that had 8, 10 of them at one time. Horse people. They had them outside in the barns, and she had inside ones. And the main thing, like in my house, now I've totally forgot about it, but back in the day, I was a fanatic about, no cats up on the counter and shit with the girlfriends. None of my wives ever had cats, always dogs. But, with the hair and shit, and I'm trying to prepare food. Now it's like, it's a little extra protein. If I'm not picking it out, I don't give a shit. And like I said, maybe I'm just getting old, but it does drive me nuts when they're up on the counter. I still kind of shoo them off a little bit. I thought they were absolutely useless. And Money Cat, which is the Persian, and my wife, they're inseparable. She goes to the bathroom, the cat's got to follow her in and sit on her lap while she does her business. And everywhere she goes and wants to get out, but she's an inside cat. She isn't allowed to patrol the property. But everybody's saying hi. I'm not missing anything, am I? I'm rambling again. But yeah, so I don't know. I got to get out and got to get the trailer out. So hopefully I'll get that out when I get back and drag it back out to Sisaket, right where I just came from, for a couple of days. And if I do that and everything is running cool, then I might get a hold of Douglas and I'd love to hop on the Forza and go, but my wife would have a freaking coronary worrying about me by myself, which I guess I give her. I'm getting older, man. As long as I can plop a leg over something, and when it comes to that, if I can't, I'll get a trike or a sidecar or something. I don't think I could ever stop riding it. And I tried to explain it to her. If I can't do that, and I don't care what it is. It used to be Harley Davidson, American bikes, blah blah blah, F Japan, all that stuff. And now it doesn't matter to me. 2 wheels, man. Give me that wind in my face. Give me that that freedom that comes with that. And it doesn't matter what you're on. Ride, man. Ride whatever you can. 50 cc's, 100 cc's, 1,000 cc's, whatever you got to do. But I really like my Forza. I do. I'd like to do something with that Shadow. It seems like it's fun. It's 45 cubic inches. It's like a 45. It's 750 cc's. I wrote it, like I said, it's still lean popped and stuff, but it's got enough to give you a little that Jones and that I'm doing, because I don't want to go out and spend close to $1 million baht to get a Harley. I just I could, but if you look at my front yard, there's, I don't know, 10 either bikes or scooters in the front lawn. Let's see. New EV. That's dog mode. Leave the poach in the vehicle. AC runs. Really? Yeah. People are. I don't know. Like I said, man, I'm going a little crazy. You know what? I have a buddy that hates Trump, right? And he went crazy when he said that they said that these immigrants are eating cats and dogs, or whatever Trump said, which probably wasn't. Is it happening? I believe it is. So I wrote him on one little thing he had on Facebook, and I said, I live in Southeast Asia. And if you people think that there isn't any people out here that eat cats and dogs, you're sorely mistaken. Some places it's a delicacy. And I know Haitians have a bunch of religious type stuff, that they do with cats and drinking their blood. Anyway, I won't get into all that crap. But anyway, I just don't see how they could do it, man. Like I said, if anybody, I hate going on Facebook now because it gets my blood boiling. What makes me pissed off more than people attacking me is when they put these stories up on there where they, oh, look at a bag on the side of the road in a ditch. And you go over there and open it up, and there's 2 or 3 puppies in there with their muzzles taped and their feet taped together in a bag on the side of the road. It's like, you piece of shit human being. Give me 5 minutes. Come on. Just show me who you are. Plus, I could use that release, I think. Yeah, some of the stuff on there and some of those stuff that they show about some of the countries that do, and I think China's one of them, that they electrocute the dogs because they say it makes the meat taste better. I don't know. Shit like that brings my blood to a little boil. There's no reason to be eating pets. Maybe it's making me, like I said, I'm getting older. I guess that's coming. I don't know. I saw you on Facebook on the infield. We got to get. Maybe we'll do a little. Maybe when you come here, you want to go for a little short ride around Brewery Run or something. Maybe Andrew wants to come. Is that what you guys are talking about? Dave, can you deliver that one? The farm home. Yeah, it would. It's a good bike. Right now, there's a charging problem. I got to get in there. My cousin or whatever, my wife's brother, he's a cousin, the one that lives in the house in Ubon, took a look at it and he said it needs a replace. I got to replace something on it. I haven't done anything. I still got the license plate and the book and everything over here, and I think it's ready to redo. I never even put it on the bike. Crazy, but we'll have to see. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch Chuck's new video, but I like the what does it say? Hold on, what does it say? It doesn't say much for your guys' place there. Jake's here and Ron. Where is it? Where are you at? There it is. Not all Thai towns are worth the visit. Best thing we can do is but I can never pronounce it. Pisalogok city is leave. So I guess he didn't think too highly of your province there. Did you see that, Ron? We have to let him. Yeah, I know. I tried to talk to my wife about that. I said it's been years since I've been in a confrontation, and maybe that's what I need. To vent. A little bit. It would. I've had a couple of instances where I probably could have, but I chose not to, which was the smart choice, by the way. But I don't know. It couldn't hurt me. Let's see. People will also do that just to make the video of the rescue. Yeah, that could be. They're even worse. You're absolutely right. If that's the truth, Logan. Yeah, and it could be, to do a video. That could be. Because I look at that, I'm going, what kind of a degenerate son of a... I already cussed too much today. To do that, even when they dumped Lucky out in front, he was a puppy and an ugly dog. He's an ugly son of a bitch. But he, it didn't turn out exactly the way we want, so let's just throw him out somewhere. It just ain't cool to me. He is correct, Dave. Don't come. Yeah, I I'll have to check it out. It didn't seem like he was too impressed with the place. I didn't get to watch the one this morning. I don't know why. I just didn't. I was watching crap on YouTube. Let's see what Gallagher. Did I say hi to you, Gallagher? How you doing? The other thing, you get out of the car and walk away and lock the doors until you come back. The door opens. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm an animal lover, when we're driving down the highway, even like when we were driving to Bangkok, all of a sudden my wife will put her hands like this and over, and I'll know immediately that we're coming up on a truck that's full of pigs that are going to get slaughtered. She she uh she can't stand watching them. But I have, I don't know. There's no reason. The only thing with me is, give me, not that I eat them all the time, but you know, meat. I don't know if I could totally, like Logan did it. Uh, get rid of it. Is there peanuts and other ways to get in protein? Sure, there is. But the more and more that I'm seeing is like I said, I think it's just being old. The old just takes the all the crap that you cared, because I didn't give a shit half my life about anything. And now it's like I worry about the dogs and the cats and people and stuff where I didn't give a shit about anybody or anything back in the day. Um, but we'll see it. I was talking about you. Yes, I did. I was talking about your tumble. I was talking about I just ordered crash bars and highway pegs because I watched your video and I'm going, yeah, it would be nice to stretch my legs out. I've been on a 12-hour ride from Joe's house in Pachua Kurikan to Surin, so it was about a little over 12 hours straight through, and it would. So I ordered them. They should be here. Ordered them last night. Should be here, but I did. If you guys haven't checked out the video, you should. And I like the bike. Like I said, Dave was a little bit uh, thinking that it was going to be a little bit more off road than it it is, but I think it is more so than the Forza. But I wouldn't take my Forza down anything. I got stuck. The almighty Google will take you on some freaking back roads if you don't watch yourself here in Thailand. But I have not going to take it down anything that is going to be, that I wouldn't even go down a ruddy road that he was on. I would have got on that and got off, turned around or whatever, uh, or I would have stayed out of the rut, one or the other. But if you guys get a chance, you should ride it. Uh, let's see. So yeah, the bike looks. If I was to go and get something, I probably would. The only thing I like on mine, I like that adjustable windshield. To tell you the truth, because I kind of Jones and going down the road, I like to be able to drop it down and get complete wind in the face like the old days. In case anybody don't ride or anything. Back in the day, I mean, I didn't know what a windshield was. You did because on some of the the later panheads and stuff, the full dressers and stuff had windshields and stuff like that on fairings and that kind of crap. But we never put them on. The first thing it does is throw all that shit away, strip it down, to the frame and build a chopper. But that was the biggest thing. But when you're doing a bunch of riding, even all the guys that I rode with that were in clubs or whatever that were putting miles and miles and miles on stuff, they took the FXR was the bike of choice, and they put those little cone deals on them to take that off your chest. Because man, if you don't ride a lot, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about. But if you ride, you're like a freaking sail, your chest and everything, and it's just pulling you back when you're doing that for a 8 or 10 hour run. It can toll on you more in my old age. But it's nice to drop that windshield and get that blast in the face. Hey Randy, how you doing? Glad you could make it. But he used a lot of clickbait. Is that what it was? Yeah, let's see. Did I get behind? I'm behind on stuff. You should ride here. Go. Yeah, I could do that. I could tell my wife, oh, yeah. How long are you here for? When do you go back? Sorry, I just saw that. I'm trying to catch up on stuff, Ryan. Everybody saying, well, rutted roads with deep ditches. Yeah. Um, Yeah, but I think what David's problem is he gave the bike a little bit more than he should have, as far as is this a two-stroke MX dirt bike? And I think if he would have been a little more cautious on the dirt, it would have been fine, I think. Hey, Internet Monster, how you doing? I was in Chiang Mai and followed Google directions. 2 hours later, yeah, exactly. And I did that on the Taiwanese 300cc scooter that I had. We went up to the elephant farm or ranch or whatever here, actually to visit another YouTuber, and which I haven't seen in a long time. I don't think he's doing it anymore. But anyway, on the way back, it cut me off, and I ended up in some deep sand and shit. And it was a freaking nightmare because I had the old lady on the back too, and she doesn't ride very often. So, but yeah, it'll put you. It'll definitely put you on some shit for sure. Such a thing as as a good rut. A good rut would be only this deep, I guess. If I had to guess what a good rut would be. Use the tear offs. Yeah, he got lucky. If I would have took that spill, I think, David, I think I would have been probably in bed for quite a while. But that's the reason. So I bought to get back off the one rant and onto the other one. So I bought, in fact, I showed him, I got these. Can I go to this ad? Yeah. Okay, let me go back over here. I bought these. Yours, I think, go all the way around. But I should be able to, on that uprise right there, ought to be perfect for the for the um, for the pegs. And then I just bought these. Where am I? These foot pegs. Where are you? They have the little rubber washers on them. I had them before in the past, way years and years ago, and they take a little bit off your feet. But I've got 3 other places and 3 other positions that I can put my feet in, so it shouldn't be a problem. And they were reasonable. They were 313 baht. I don't know what you paid for yours. And then let's see, this was 2200 baht for that. But I did get this. Yeah, whatever the hell that is. Keyring. So but there was a different another style, and kind of what David had said in his video was he got the ones that he got for that reason, that had an up bar there and came over. But I think yours were like 4,000 if I'm not mistaken. Nice way of saying I was stupid. Hey Tip, how you doing? No, I wouldn't say that. I just think you gave the bike a little bit more credit than it warranted, and you gave it good credit on. I think the handling wise, everything, it's got to be pretty close. Might be a little better than the Forza with the front end, the tubular stuff you were talking about. But I dig my Forza, and for somebody that's coming in, like, I know I could probably go to Marketplace and probably find that style, the 300, but even the 350, 110,000, right around 100,000 baht was something from another foreigner that had, because I'm saying, if you want to buy something brand new, I think it is good. If I was to go back, would I have bought this one brand new? Probably not. I would have found somebody that only put 15,000 kilometers on it, and had all the service done and signed, and kept it covered and underneath in a garage. And now he's decided he don't want to ride anymore, or he's going back to the States or going back to France or whatever. That's how I bought my PCX, and it would be fine. But my wife was right. When I got rid of it wasn't so much. I was really surprised on the Taiwanese. I bought it because it was so cheap, secondhand. And the problem was I couldn't find anybody to work on it. And the one thing about owning the any Honda product, man. There's 30 dealers here in Surin. And you're out on the road and you break down anywhere in Thailand, there's a good chance within 5 or 10 miles of wherever you're at, there's a Honda dealer that'll either work on it, come pick it up, bring you stuff, whatever you can get, you can do it. So that's the reason that that if I'm going to be out, excuse me, straighten my glasses. If I'm going to be out on the road and going, like when we went to Koh Chang, or and then over to Pattaya, and when I went to Pachuap Curry Con, and we rode that whole thing on the Honda. I knew when I had that flat tire with Maui, there was a Honda dealer right down the road, 3 miles down the road. So I would say that was the way to go. Could I have saved 60,000 baht and got pretty much the same thing that I have? Yes. And like I said, would you want to buy it off of a Thai person that has been running the thing in the ground for 3 years? No. But if you want to buy it from a foreigner on a 2.5, 3-year-old bike that put 10,000 kilometers on, sure, why not? The warranty stuff is great on the new stuff, but man, I've had this Forza, I haven't had any problem. And I don't know, Maui, have you had any problems? He's still here. Did he go? Sorry, I'm running way behind again. Said hi to Tip. Everybody's saying hi to Tip. God, I'm way behind. Hey, Baldy, are you already here and gone? I'm way behind. Wow. There you are. As Ted, are you still here? You just came in. 9:16. Oh, good. You're. If you guys aren't subscribed to Ted and to JJ Drones, there's a guy that comes on every once in a while, Dan, and lost his son. And I couldn't even imagine. No parent in the world should ever have to bury a child. They're going to have a special thing. Even if you guys can't, they're going to have an auction and some other stuff. Maybe Ted can put up a link. I don't know if I have you as a moderator or not. Yeah, you can if you want to. You want to come on? I can do that. Let me put the link in, and you're more than welcome. And he's a great guy. He's actually, I've corresponded with him a couple of times, and even if you can't contribute or buy anything or do anything towards it, maybe you can show up and just support. Hi, how you doing? Heard about this? Give them some support. From what Ted and JJ or Jason, JJ Drones, they've met him in person. He fought for our country, and he's a vet. He's a good guy, and I feel for him, man. And I had told Ted, and I went on earlier this morning, 5:00 or something like that. 5:30, he did a premiere, and I asked him if he would come on the channel, at least give us information of where to go. Like I said, if you guys, got 10 minutes or whatever when they put this on, which it'll probably be their time at night, which will be our time in the morning, probably somewhere around this same time, and maybe come on and see if you can do something. Here, Ted's here, and Ted can tell you.
Hey, Dave, how are you?
I'm doing all right.
All right, thanks for having me up. I appreciate it.
What's that?
I said thank you for having me up. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no anytime. But I saw it on there, and I corresponded back and forth with Dan a couple of times. He actually even threw me a couple of dollars, which I told him he didn't need to do. And has always been, supportive, and I saw the videos and all that. And like I said, man, my worst nightmare to lose a child, just the worst nightmare.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine that, Dave, losing something, losing your kids, having to bury your kids, especially, it was unexpected. It wasn't like, I mean, if there's an illness or something that you're dealing with a long time and you're like sort of like expecting it, sort of, it's a little, I mean, there ain't no good way about it, but to have it like tragically, in a car wreck taking your kid from you, that has to be the toughest thing in the world.
Yes, I agree. So that's when I saw it. In fact, the first time I saw it, I think Jason had put something up on Facebook or something, and I told him, please remind me because I'm old and I forget shit. So, I know it's coming up, isn't it?
Yeah,
Maybe you know what time it is, our time and day,
yeah.
or we can figure it out.
It's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern, or I'm sorry, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time. I
Okay.
don't know what your time is over there, but it's going to be 8 Eastern, 7 Central. It's going to be on Jason Drone's channel. Uh,
Okay.
we're asking for donations if anybody has anything laying around the house that they don't use or whatever, to donate it so we can auction it off. Or if you would like to donate money, you can go to my PayPal and donate, or Venmo, or Jason's. I will send, when I get off of here, Dave, I will put a link in your chat, but I don't think I'm a moderator. I don't think I could, I don't think I can
Yeah,
post.
I can solve that right now because I can go on.
Add that, then
Yeah.
I'll put Jason's link and I'll put that in the chat. But also, if you can't, give money, or you can't give, if you don't have anything to donate, we just want you to maybe show up at the live and hang out for a little bit to give Jason some watch time, because anything he makes on that video, like monetization, he's going to monetize it, and then he's going to donate anything that he gets from YouTube also to him. And then, obviously,
Perfect.
we can say a prayer. You can send your prayers, from now till then, till the live. But stop into the live, show up, just check it out. There may be something you like, you want to bid on, maybe not, but at least give your time and maybe send some prayers. If you can't donate money or donate,
Perfect.
we'd appreciate that. But yeah, it's tragedy. Uh, Dan's a good guy. He supported me for a very, very long time. I met him through Jason, and Dan has got a sponsor package off me every month for the longest time, and he just supports me. He's always commenting. He's a good dude. I'd love to meet him. He lives where I was born in Utah, so I would always like to go visit him. But Dan's a good guy. He served our country, and
Yeah.
he's just an all around good dude, and I like to help people, and any way I can try. I mean, anybody in the YouTube around the house here, yeah, but like YouTube and stuff. If anybody needs a hand, I'm always trying to get in it and help out and try to, donate some of my baits or something to raise some money if they need that.
Well, that's how I think I met you. Was there was a guy that would needed some help. His wife was ill,
Yeah,
and I even bought some stuff and then had you guys give it to other people because I know it couldn't be shipped here. But they put on a good deal. They help. Ted helps a lot of people, and he's got a good channel. I see you back there, Baldy. If you can hear me, give me 1 second, and you should be a moderator now. So if you
okay.
want to, and there's another one. Hey, John. Um, I don't know. Do you watch? Uh, um, I forgot what's the name of your channel. How come my mind went blank? Anyway,
So,
Ted's channel. It's up here. Oh, there it is. Off the hook, right there. It says Ted.
Yep.
Uh, we're talking about one of the guys that I met through JJ Drones and through Ted. He lost his son tragically in a car accident. He's a good guy. I went back and forth. I never had the pleasure of meeting any of these people. I wish I could. But so and John's got a bunch of followers, Paul on the go. If you can, what we're doing, they're going to put on a deal. Maybe you can put up the time and somebody figure out the time. I think it's going to be like about 8 or 9 o'clock our time in the morning, right? Something like that.
This right
Um,
now, here Eastern time is 10:30 right now.
so it would have been what 2 hours ago,
Yes, it would have been 2 hours. 8 o'clock,
uh,
8
and
p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central.
it's 9:24 here a.m. right now. So it'd be at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, so it's 10:24 here p.m. So yeah, it's it's a couple hour difference, 2 hour difference or whatever. So
So if you guys would join, your channel will be announcing it too, right?
yeah, I have it in my community tab, and I have some announcements that I've been putting up. But it's JJ Drones. When I get off of here, Dave, I will put up the link to the live. He already has it posted, so I'll just share
Okay.
it with you guys in the live. And like I said,
Okay.
guys,
Cool.
I'm looking for donations. For like something laying around the house. Like I'm going to be donating like some fishing waders that I got for a Tide We to do a product review. I was going to do a giveaway, but this is more important than a giveaway. So I want to auction these off. some I think a fishing rod. I'm just looking around the house of stuff that I don't have, like that have still have the tags on it that I'm really not using. So I am going to donate whatever I can, and I'm also donating baits and stuff like that. But if you
Okay,
can't
cool.
any prize it or anything to auction off, and that'll be in the link. You could look it up. And if not, just send prayers and stop into the live and give Jason some watch time so he gets monetized, and every last penny that we get from anything is going to Dan.
Yeah, if you guys could do that, just to show up and say hello and show him a little bit of support.
Yep.
JJ could use it obviously on his channel, but the guy's Dan's a vet, and he's a good guy. I mean, like I said, I can only go off of what I can tell usually when someone's a stand-up person, or at least most of the time, and he's one of the good guys. So
we helped,
but
did it on my channel, the auction. We raised over $11,000 for him on my channel with the auction. I mean, people were just so generous in donating, and it took hours, but I was determined to go till the end. And I got a chance to meet Al, and I met him at the rendezvous that we have here in PA. My buddy Adam from Freezer Bound has a rendezvous every year where you can go up and spend the weekend on his property and camp out and hang out with all the YouTubers. And Al came this year, and it was pretty cool because I always wanted to meet him, and he walked right up to me and gave me a big hug, and it was pretty special,
was that the one that had the wife that was sick?
Yes.
Yeah,
That was
because that's the one I bought some coins and some other stuff if I remember right.
Yeah, you bought coins for us too as well. So thank
you. Yeah. I gave everything that I bought. I had you guys give it to some of the gals on your show, the gals on what. But you guys don't have to. Whatever you want, if you can, hey, more power to it. But at least show up and I lost Baldy. Baldy, come back.
Hey Dave, I'll jump off here and I'll start sharing that link. Okay.
All righty.
All right. Thank you for having me, Dave. I appreciate you and love what you do. Thank you for your support.
Yeah, and you're one of the good. This is one of the good guys. You guys need to subscribe, man. All right, Ted, take it easy. All right, brother.
Bye-bye. Bye. Good day.
You too. There's so anyway, yeah, we're Baldy. There he is. All right. All right. There he is.
Hi Dave. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. I went to check the comments and then everything went off.
Okay. How you doing? How are things going?
Oh, I'm good. Doing fine. I've not been on your live stream for quite a while now.
Yeah, it's been a while, huh? That's right. You have a new baby, Ron John's bringing up.
Yep. Today we have a new baby boy. So I'm going to the hospital in about an hour to see him for the first time.
Holy shit! Well, congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. Yes, it's all happening here. I've got the wife's family over, and they're doing all the traditional food and everything. So it's quite a busy household here at the moment.
Everybody's saying congratulations.
Oh, thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. I can't actually see the comments at the moment, the chat. Well, I'm on me. I'm on my phone.
From Going Gray says congratulations. Ron John talking about your baby boy. So I'm sure everybody will say hello and say.
Oh yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the nice messages.
All right, here's that link. If you guys want to, I'd appreciate it. Even if you're just drop in. Dan is a good guy, man, and I think his son was like 23 or 25 that he lost, and I just can't even imagine that. That's like to have to bury a child is not something I would ever look forward to. So if you would, he's going to do an auction, and if, like I said, if you do, most of you guys are here in Thailand, but if you have they'll be auctioning off fishing stuff, reels and stuff like that. And if you want to, or if you want to donate, that's great. If you just show up and say, we're just here for support, God bless you, whatever. And that would be great too. So I would appreciate it. Anytime, Ted. Ted's a good guy. If you guys aren't subscribed, you should be. He's got a good channel. Family channel, fishing, hunting, He does good stuff, and he does, like he said, another YouTuber. His wife was really ill, and they raised like $11,000 for him, and so we'll see. But Dan's a good guy. Probably doesn't need more support. I mean, it's got to be. I lost a dog, and I was devastated. The worst thing with my wife was the hardest, and I couldn't even imagine losing a child.
It's the worst thing about life, really, isn't it? Losing loved ones and people as you go through life. It's one of the worst things that can happen.
Oh, yes.
To you.
And that's Ryan. Ryan saying congratulations. See, can you see the screen?
I can see your screen when you highlight the comments. Yes.
Okay, good.
Can see
All right, so there's one. Let's see. Then here's Randy E saying exciting, congratulations. And
thank you, Randy.
Ron John was the one that said he has a new baby, so you probably know Ron John. He probably watches. And I didn't say much to Tip, and I don't know if YouTube community is pretty special. Yeah, there is, man, and it is. I mean, we're not a big channel. Ted's channel isn't a huge channel. Either is JJ's or any of the people, but like he'll probably say he does, and I'll say I do. I got the best subscribers, and we talk around with 10, 12 people, 18 people, 25 people, whatever. They're all good people, man, and they all really give a shit. It's really weird. I've met a lot of good people. We had that one meetup God, my mind's gone. John Tam, and it was good seeing everybody. I haven't met everybody yet. I still haven't met Brock. Still haven't met Robert Mack. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting Logan and Jamie one day. Even if I come back there, I might wander off to Texas if they're around. You never know. But it's good. It's fun. Like I said, when it stops being fun, then I won't be doing it anymore. Very sad.
Yeah, it's a good crowd of people. Definitely. It's I've not been on. Well, I've been on one of the meetups in John Tien.
Exactly.
When it was at the Australian bar in John Tien there.
Yeah, Mitch did them for a while, and I know Ryan's been to a few. He said you need a Got to Love Thailand onesie. So, did you see that? I'll put it back.
What was
Logan
that?
Says the new baby needs a Got to Love Thailand shirt onesie.
Oh yeah, I got a Love Thailand t-shirt merchandise.
I still got a box of them around here somewhere. I don't know. Is Daz still in here? Daz was here. I didn't say hi. I should have said hi. I think I still have. I don't know if did I get one to Daz? I don't know if Daz is still here. He can answer. But yeah, I don't know. Like Ted's got it right. I'd rather have 10 people in my chat that care than 100 that don't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And all these people are good people, man. We have a good time. But can you learn anything about Thailand? Kind of, sort of. But you got to come into the chat and ask about a visa. I don't usually say, here's my visa spiel for today, and here's this or that. But between my 6 years and other people with time here in Thailand, if you ask, somebody might know. And again, I'll give you my disclaimer. No matter what you hear on YouTube from any YouTuber, always go to the consulate and whatever and check it. But you'll get a good
do due diligence.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's it. I mean, when you go live on the internet and everything, you're not purporting to be an expert in anything, are you? You're just involving in general conversation. So, so anything said, people should do their own due diligence and
always.
Yeah.
Did I give you a shirt, Daz? I don't remember. Did I get one? You weren't here, were you? I don't know if I sent one when you went back. But anyway, I've got one, I think. I got to find the box of them because I still had some left when I came back from there because I gave them all out for free, which was perfect. But I'll find out. And are you going to be here for a while? Or are you taking off? And gonna go hopping around Thailand with no time to be, no time for birdies is what. No time for bogeys. He's getting a bunch of shit about his channel about whether when you show golf. I like the golf. He's getting stuff on his channel. No time to be sad. Where people don't want to see it. It's part of his life. I mean, that's what this whole channel's about. His daily life. People are weird, man. I don't know.
Yes, yeah.
No, I wasn't there when you came in. Okay, I've got one for you. I got to find the box. And I don't know. Are you going to be wandering around Thailand, or are you going to? If you're out and about, and I'm out and about, I'll make sure I'm going to shove it either in the bike or put it in the trailer or something, and we'll meet up somewhere for sure. I'd like to see you anyway. You have your Got to Love Thailand next to you right now. Cool. Saying I didn't see Andy. Andy's here now. There he is. Where's your next travels to? The traveling guru, Andy travels. But I think you're bouncing around. Just depends on whichever. Yeah, I'll be in touch. I'll let you know. And when we go out, like I don't know what Maui's wants to do. We were going to do a bike trip towards Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, but now with all the flooding, I'm sure that's not going to happen. So we might schedule another one. So when we do, and we know where we're going, I'll get a hold of you offline or Chuck or something and find out where you guys. I still got that freaking crab in there that I bought for their black dog. That's kind of theirs. The one that I don't know if you guys watch No Time to Be Sad. I'm sure you do. When he was in America, his friends that have that boat, they bought one of those crabs that plays music and it bounces off walls and shit, and the dogs were chasing. I bought one for our dog 3-4 months ago, 5 months ago, when his video came out, and bought him one, and I still have it. So I gotta bring it to him.
So Mahawi has recently returned back to Thailand, hasn't he?
Yeah, a couple of days ago, I think.
A couple of days ago. He's been to some fantastic places in the States. He's been to all those cowboy towns, and
it was all over.
where all the cactus, the famous cactuses from the movies, and the scenery, and it looks absolutely beautiful. I think Arizona or somewhere like that. But looks fantastic.
Yeah, I think he was all over the place.
Yes. He had some travels. He does get around, Mahawi. He gets everywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And they had that planned. I guess they're going to do that. I don't know if he's here. I think they're going to do that every year. Go back. Now, I know Bobby and Jai are coming back to Surin here. I think in a week or two. I have to find out. Maybe I don't think Maui's still around. I think he's out running around. But I think they'll be here, and that'll be nice. Andrew probably knows. When are they supposed to be back, Andrew? Do you know? Is it a couple of weeks? I think it's a couple of weeks, right? First week or second week of October? I could be wrong. Now Bobby and they went back and they got rid of everything. Sold the house, sold his truck. So they'll be moving here. They're somebody that I met on YouTube along with Andrew. Andrew lives with his significant other here in Surin, and so does Bobby and Jai. And Bobby started his channel the same time I started mine. We met each other a long time ago, and now he lives here. But he had to go back. He's a vet, and he had a bunch of work he needed to have done on his teeth, and it was going to cost even a crap load of money here in Thailand, and they could do it for free in the States. And he needed to get rid of the house, and he did a renovation on her. Her family home is huge. I'm going to say 8,000 square feet. I don't know. It's huge, like 5 floors or something. And he renovated it, and then they went back, and now he'll be coming back for good. Oh, the end of the month. Okay. The end of the month's almost here. Cool. All right. Oh, Robert Max here. Hey, Robert. I was talking about you as one of the people I haven't met face to face here yet. Well, that's good to hear. Maybe I'll try golfing again when Bobby's Bobby's back. Got to love Frank. There's tips. Good thing. Let's see. I've heard January, March is a good time for a visit. Yeah, I don't know. January's good. It's still cool. What's good to me is not great to everybody. I like the cool weather. Out here in Eson during, I think it's November, December, January, maybe February. We'll get 11, 12 degree mornings and stuff. Almost to where you have to put a shirt on. But it's nice. But anytime's a good time here, Randy. You'll have a good time no matter when you come. Robert Mack. What's up, brother? Hope you're well. I'm back. Very good. So Kitty's a happy woman now, I bet. Good to see you. Glad you're back. Glad you made it back safely. You better look up if you meet. I know. He's 7 feet tall, Robert. Robert's a good one. I'm looking forward to it. We've been talking about it. I've known Robert from YouTube for what, Robert? 4 years? 3-4 years? Maybe longer. I don't know. I want to go. His wife is Vietnamese. I still want to get to Vietnam and take a look at it nowadays and see about it. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Glad you could make it. If you guys aren't subscribed, I don't know exactly what you do. A lot of these games and stuff that they play out of Australia, right? I guess it's football or soccer, and he puts them on the radio or on YouTube. Can't show them, but he narrates it. I think. If I'm wrong, Mike. If I'm wrong, tell me what it is. But I think you're doing that all the time now. Let's see. I'm just saying, thanks, Ron. What did Ron say? Something nice? Let's see if Ron said something nice. Oh, Robbie is back. Yay. Let's see. Just sitting at home while the union is on strike, cleaning the garage. Really? They're going to be on strike until you retire, or you don't know yet? Well, there you are. Oh, is he? Yeah, he is. How you doing, Mitch? Hope you're well. There's Jake.
Mitch.
Yeah, there's JR. How you doing? I didn't answer any of the questions the comments that they made on the latest video, but JR was one of them. He's from Pachuap. So you're with Joe then, right? I'm guessing. I could be wrong. If I make a wrong statement, just call me out on it. I'm getting way behind again. How did I do that? Predict 2 or 3 weeks, other predict 2 or 3 months. What do you want? 2 or 3 years? I don't know.
It's good to be behind on the comments. When I do a live stream, I'm there waiting for comments to come in.
Yeah, I'm going to catch one of your ones because you gotta tell us when they are, and you guys should go over and catch Baldy's deal. Yes, hanging out with Joe, cool, and gift. Or gift.
I do every Friday evening at 8 p.m.
There you go. Tie time.
So I don't divert from that. Just stick to Fridays, 8 p.m. the one show.
Cool. Let's see. 8 p.m. Okay, I got to remember that. See, that's why I don't see it. I'm in bed at 8 o'clock. I'm usually asleep. I don't I get up at 4:30, so it makes sense, right? Yeah.
Well, you're in Surin. That's the norm around there, isn't it? As soon as it goes dark, everyone's in bed. As soon as it becomes light, everyone's up. That
was the thing with my wife. You know, I didn't want any young girl or anything like that. I wanted somebody that was gonna, you know, she's in bed 8:30. She gets up and goes to work, and it worked out good. So you guys are JR. Are you guys tooling up to move here? And if so, because I think you had talked about checking out Thailand for a year or two. Are you going to go to Pachuap, or do you know? Do you have any insight? I'd love to hear it.
Prachuap's a beautiful area, Prachuap.
I like it.
I believe it's I believe it's the most popular area for Thais to visit. Back to Upkirikan. I saw a news article in the Hua Hin News, and yeah, it's the #1 area for Thais to visit.
What I liked about it, it was nice and slow. My speed,
Yeah.
at least where it goes at. You know, I mean, there's, like I said before, if I wouldn't have got married and wouldn't have met and woulda, shoulda, coulda, it would have been one of my, one of the places I would have ended up. Either there or over in Rayong. I liked Rayong too. Or over Krabi Way. I liked Krabi. Or where I was in Kamala. I know that I saw a video that 20 seconds. Oh, excuse me, Thailand Rob. That's who I watched before I first came.
Yeah.
He said they're gonna get a Tops, I think, and he said a McDonald's, and he thinks they might get a Villa Market. So it might not be the little fishing village anymore over there in Kamala.
No, yeah, the big corporations are moving in.
Yeah. Renton, let's see. Anyone in Pattaya want to meet up? Let him know. You guys could jump in and let's see. Pachuab's too quiet for me right now. Maybe Social Security age would be appealing. I like Echo. Really? See, I don't like Bangkok at all. I bitched about it the whole time I was there, and mainly because I was driving. The thing I could see in Bangkok would be if I knew somebody that knew Bangkok, because I would have been to Bangkok a couple of times, and I stayed in the hotel. I never moved. When I first came, they still were giving out the raise your hand at the embassy, and I swear I make $1 million a year. Pay my $50, and they gave me the deal so I could get my retirement. Which, as anybody knows me, I'm a procrastinator, so I was one of the last ones to get it, and I had 6 months to use it. Did I procrastinate and never use it? Yes, I never used it. I ended up getting one, but I couldn't use it. I let it expire. But I just didn't feel comfortable not knowing where I was going. The only thing good I could see about it is their transportation that they have there with their trains or whatever you call that. You go anywhere.
It's very easy to get around, yeah. I mean, I live on the outskirts of Bangkok. I live on the opposite side of the river to the main city. But I used to go in there, and like you said, it's so difficult to get around. But I used to go and get lost on my motorbike on per person and find my way around. And after a few years,
I might have been close. I might have been close to where you were last weekend. I'm going to say this wrong, but you'll know what I'm talking about. We were in Nakhon Phanom. Nakhon
Pathom.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where the
you've got to pass my place to get there.
That's where the kids' school is, private school.
Okay.
Right next to.
Okay, so Nakhon Phanom is just down the road from me. You've got famous things like Wat Rai King and places like that there.
I had to be real close.
Yeah.
And I was trying to meet up with Douglas, and I couldn't do that. The kid had her. If you saw my last video, the oldest is getting ready to graduate from college, and this was like her dissertation for traditional Thai dance. She had to orchestrate the show by herself, do all the clothes, the makeup, everything for the whole deal. She put on a 30-minute show. They all did. There was about 20 kids that had to do this. And she did really, really well. So we were there we got there Thursday. I drove. Got there Thursday, were there Friday, Saturday, and came back on Sunday. And I didn't even think about you. Yeah, that's what you're saying. Yeah, see, that was my problem. I didn't drive. We bought that little Suzuki for Sim, and she has that there, and she drove us over. We went to the mall there and ate in the Robinson deal there or something. The one that had the track with the sushi and the whatever. There's Sizzlers in it. I can't remember what it is, but it's only like 10 minutes from where the kids live. We rent an apartment there for them to stay in. The youngest is now 18, and the oldest is 21. And she's had that apartment since before we met. And my mother-in-law used to go there every weekend until they got of age to where they could stay by themselves, because they were all week in the dorms, and she wanted to get them out of there. That's why I'm in total amazement. And I could go on a spiel on my wife on how great she is, but I'm going to spare you guys that for a while. All right, let me see if I'm caught up. I'm not. Driving to
Seattle. If you're ever in Bangkok, Dave, give me a shout, because
we're going to be going back there because they get out of school on the 11th of October, but they both have, one of them is now going to be able to teach traditional Thai dance. The other one is singing. So when she gets done with her 3 years now, or 2 more, 3 more, whatever it is, she'll be able to teach singing. Well, she's got a singing whatever show, and so we might be coming back on like the 9th or 10th or something. Sim's got another show, and so does Shushu. So we might be. I will be in touch. Hey, there's somebody I haven't seen in quite a while. Scott, how you doing? I hope everything's going well for you. I was thinking about you the other day. I hope everything's good. Nikki reminded you to hit the like. Let's see. What's going good? Ralph, you joke about Taco Bell, but I probably haven't lived 30 minutes from Taco Bell. Someone would love how to live. You know, I ordered McDonald's to the room one night when we were there, and I almost ordered Taco Bell, but they didn't have, they wanted like twice the price of whatever you were ordering if you wanted ground beef. You could get ground chicken, which probably tasted the same, but I almost ordered Taco Bell. I like the Taco Bell sauce. Somebody was going to bring me Taco Bell sauce, and I can't remember who it was. Hey, Dowlow, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything's
one thing well. I've never eaten a Taco Bell.
And they try them sometime. They have 1 or 2 of them, or 3 of them in Bangkok, or maybe one there and one in Pattaya. But they definitely had. I think they have more than one in Bangkok.
Yeah, I think there are some. They've been springing up around. Yes. Recently, I heard Texas Chicken have closed all their outlets here in Thailand. Yeah, all the outlets.
I one and I pointed it out to my wife, and I said, Chuck told me that they have a pretty good burrito or Mexican type food.
Yeah, they did some good things, but they were always pretty quiet. So I wondered how they were making money. But that was last week. They released that news that they're closing all their shops in Thailand.
Wow. Baldy's Ron John says his daughter was born in Bangkok 14 years ago. So I'll let you know that. And Scott, that makes sense. Well, if you're only working 100 hours a week, how come you can't come and watch my freaking live stream? I hope you're doing well. Which it sounds like, hey, you got to be making money, right, brother? I hope.
Yeah, 100 hours a week. We're making a fortune.
When Scott first started watching the channel, he was, and he's a vet, and he was having problem finding work and stuff. And then he ended up, I think, getting 2 jobs, didn't he? And he's come on, moderate, and he was awesome. Still is, obviously, but he's got a lot of work. So Del Taco used to be my place of choice at 2:30, 3 o'clock a.m. after the bars closed. Macho beef burrito, and chips, and I'd bring it home. I used to be one of them. Any kind of Mexican.
Being from England, we were the doner kebabs on the way home.
I have my niece, she loves the In-N-Out burger, and she moved to Colorado years ago, which I heard they might have already gotten them. They might have gotten them In-N-Out burgers. But when they planned their trips out of Colorado, they would automatically, wherever they were going, they would make sure that as soon as they got out of the state, even if they had to go out of their way a little bit, they had to stop at the closest In-N-Out Burger, and I was never that impressed with In-N-Out Burger, but they loved it. The whole family did. Let's see, I'm way behind again. See, what's great about this, everybody will talk to each other, so I don't have to feel like somebody's trying to get me, because they know. I think people know that if you put question in there, I will see it. But they don't. They like talking to each other, which is fine with me. But I'm way behind.
You're offering a social service, you say?
Let's see. Ryan says you're not missing anything. Baldy just had seafood pad thai for breakfast. I had, what did I have? I had pad thai and something else at one of the places we went to. Hey, Mark, the almost retired person. I'm waiting for Mark to come on and go, well, they made me this deal. And if I work for 2 more years, I'll be able to buy 8 houses in Thailand and give my wife a 25-carat diamond ring. And I'm waiting. I'm just kidding him. He was supposed to retire 2 years ago, I think. Right, Mark? 2 years or a year and a half? Might have been a year and a half. Texan chicken in Malaysia is always packed. The biscuits are delicious. So if they're closed, we'll miss them. Yeah, I don't. Well, I know I drove by a couple of them, but if Baldy's saying that something came out about them shutting them down, I'm sure that they probably will.
Yeah, that was in the Bangkok Post last week sometime about Texas chicken. So if you Google it, you'll see it.
The girl chihuahua's name is Heidi. Heidi. So it's Pancho, which I call Pancho Villa, and Heidi, and they're cooler than shit. They're awesome, especially with mine. They're just barely. She's only a kilo, and he's almost 2 kilos. He's like me. He eats whatever he wants. Let's see. My social circle has been reduced to GottoLoveThailand. Don't tell me I got sad.
Yeah.
Let's see. 78 days to go, and 2.5 years I went back down. So 2.5 years, and you have 78 days. So just a little bit over 2 months. Wow, that's awesome. I know. Yeah, in case you don't know the Mark story, they gave him an offer he couldn't refuse, financially and everything else. Yeah, but they let him come back. He has a wife here and a house and vehicles and everything and a child, and so they let him come back like weeks at a time. So he's been flying for that 2.5 years. He's been flying back and forth and working from Thailand and back to Aussie, back in Australia and back. So it made it a lot easier. I think it made it doable. I don't think they would have said just come back to work. He wouldn't have done it. I don't think. At least I'm putting words in his mouth, but I don't think he would have done it if they would have only been able to come here for his vacations or something. I don't think it would have happened.
I'm still waiting for an offer I can't refuse.
Yeah, he did, I think, the right way. But see, I was back then. It's like you never know what you got. I'm not guaranteed to wake up tomorrow. So when I tell anybody, if you can retire 2 hours earlier than you thought, retire earlier. Tiny cheese. All right, you got it. I'll tell my wife she can't give $5 of the stuff she'll have to buy for the dogs. They're awesome. Thanks, guys. They'll appreciate it. They're just so cool, but they're so. I mean, Toby was little, but I mean these guys are like they fit in in a coffee cup. They're little. So I'll have to have them on one of these days when I'll do a one on the weekend or something, and I'll tell my wife to bring them out here for a show. I know that is Jake. Jake, are you still there? Or are you asleep? I prefer 5-star chicken. Well, there's plenty of 5-star chickens here. That's for damn.
They're everywhere, aren't they? A very popular franchise. Yes,
it is good chicken.
Yeah.
But when are you planning on doing? I don't know. You probably said JR, but when are you planning on trying Thailand for a little while? Next year or when? I don't. You probably told me. And Andrew, you probably told me whether you wanted to golf or not, because all this stuff is back in my mind. Saying hello to Scott. But maybe you want, I don't know if you answered that either, Andrew, if you wanted to go on a ride with Maui, if we only go maybe over to Buriram and have lunch and come back, if his wife is available or if she is with her family here in Surin. Eric, come here. Where's Jake? Jake, you here? Good point. On the retire when you can, Dave. You just know. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I talk to people when we get on the retirement thing for 1 second is if you know, if you're younger and if you're like Logan and you made some right decisions in your life and he's going to be able to retire at 45 or earlier. You know, if you can come here, you have to get, at least when you're coming from the States, you've got to get to that 62-year-old deal to get your Social Security. So if you do have everything, all your ducks in a row, I've got, you know, $600,000. That's going to get me from, you know, from 45 to 62. And here's my budget, and you have everything picked out. The earliest that you can retire, I think, the better, always. But let's see, I think I will try Thailand long term when my 401 kicks in, which is at 59 and a half. I have 57 in November. So a couple of years. Okay, I see. Cool. I still got to come your way. I haven't, that's one of my places. Going to Burning Room sounds good, only 45 minutes. Yeah, and that's where we'll go to the racetrack. I usually go there and eat McDonald's and then come. But there's a lot of different restaurants and stuff over there. We'll talk to Maui when he gets here. I think he said the 30th. We'll maybe meet up for lunch here with him and his wife if he wants to. And then we'll wrap about taking a little bike ride. Let's see. What did Mark answer me on average age, Australian male, death, 85. Don't live too long. Last 15 years, best quality. Yeah, exactly. But did you answer me on the other one? I think I was right. You wouldn't have taken that if you had to work straight through and only to come to Thailand on 3 weeks vacation a year. I don't think anyway.
Right, Dave, I'm going to have to cut you loose now. I'm going to have to go get ready to go and see the newborn.
Post some pictures on Facebook or YouTube.
Definitely will do. So yes, thank you for having me on.
Anytime. And 8:00 p.m. Saturday nights Thai time.
Fridays 8 p.m.
Fridays 8 p.m. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Thursday in the U.S.
Okay.
Right,
have a good day. Have a good day. Enjoy your day and weekend. And to everyone in the chat, have a good day and enjoy yourselves. And I'll speak to you all soon.
Thanks. Have a good one.
Okay. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Randy. I will tell the wife now. Now they're going to be spoiled rotten like all my animals here. But got a decent 401k, decent pension, Social Security, just apprehensive going to a fixed income. I don't know, man. It depends on what the fixed income is, Ralph. I mean, like I thought I was going to spend, 2,000, 3,000 baht a day. And, so I don't even spend that with all the trucks and insurance and houses and, all the crap. So I guess it depends on, if you had an amount, I'd tell you whether you should feel good about it or apprehensive. But I don't know, man. I'm digging retirement. It doesn't take much. Like I said, you have a significant other. I think I bring in 3,000 a month, and I have a house payment. The one house I built out of pocket in Ubon. This one we put a lot of money in, but it still has a 12,000 baht a month payment. But you would have that in a house that you rented here, So I would think in the 2,500 to 3,000 would be my area where I would say I would think that would be pretty safe. Don't put it off yet. And I don't want people to come to me and go, I listen to this guy on the radio and on YouTube, and he said just retire and don't give a shit. Just come over here. You'll be all right. No, that's not what I'm saying. So if you're that stupid and that's what you heard, you deserve to starve. But if you are in that range, I think, unless, and I don't think you guys aren't going to, you're not going to go out drinking every night and drink $100 a night and booze and, and running around. If you have a good life and want to go out 2-3 times a week and vacation and travel, and if you're in that deal, I would say you don't need to be apprehensive. I would say it's better to go. It's cutting into your rainy day fund. Let's see. I got a no. I wouldn't have. Yeah, I think that was the final dangling donut that made it worthwhile. Mark made the right decision, and he doesn't need me to say so, but I believe he did, because he was here just damn near as much as he was there, so it did help out. Yeah, maybe it's a sign. That could be JR. Is Jake still here, or did he leave? There he is. Bear, come here. Your fans are here. Let's see. There he is. Can you shake? Shake. Oh, I can't see. Good boy. All right. I know Jake likes Bear, so. Let's see. And I just saw that, Mitch. I don't know what. I'll have to talk to you. I didn't realize you were going there. The reason that you went to Pattaya, but you're going back to the States in October, I think. I'll talk to you face to face sometime. Maybe after this if you want to. The Kraken. I didn't get to hit any Mexican restaurants when I was there in Pattaya. In Bangkok. It's hard with the family. They don't. I took my mother and father-in-law and wasted money at Sizzler. They had no idea how to even eat the food. They took the shrimp off of one plate, and anyway, it's kind of hard to go different places with them. Now the kids, they'll eat anything, they'll go, but they would rather have Thai food. Yeah, he is. He's a good boy. And then I got 2 girls outside, Chocolate. That's going to be his females, his harem, at least for 1 litter anyway. So it could be a chance that if he knocks them both up, I could have 20 plus puppies. So if you guys are interested, JR, I don't know how you'd get it into where you're at, but I will have probably a crap load of puppies. That was for you, Jake. What was it 3 days ago? Did you put out a video? No. Did you? Is that a video you put out? We must go. I haven't been catching up on any videos. I gotta do something here. I would have loved to have went to Sizzler. I like Sizzler. The 2 times that we went and visited Meow and Jim, and we went to Sizzler twice. Charcoal, the sick pup here at Pachua is doing well. That's a sweet dog. Did Joe adopt that dog or no? I don't think he did. Being from the Midwest, never heard of Kraken. Seattle has a sports team called the Kraken. Oh, we can do crackheads. Plenty of crackheads. Mitch will be over there. He'll maybe you guys can go around and visit all the crackheads in Seattle. Oh, Ryan. Oh, that's right. How did Ryan did Ryan answer me on when you're taking off in case I get a wild hair and want to ride on the bike and meet up somewhere? I didn't see if you answered me or not, Ryan. You probably did. Let's see. Daz, are you subject to and you had to be subjected to actually meet Mitch and say hello to him, or did you say you weren't there yet? Are you trying to hide? Or, just kidding. Logan was talking about Chuck's Croc video. Okay. Like I said, it's one that he put out this morning. He don't like Pasula Moonwalk, some whatever where Jake and Ron live. If you guys watched or read his video from today, what he put on there, not a place that he wanted. I don't know. God, I got to read it again. I'm horrible. All right, let me do this again. Not all Thai towns are worth the visit. Best thing we can do in Pisaulak City is leave. So I don't think he spoke highly of your places there. Only stumbled into a gay bar and some job pushing my stool. You did, huh? Oh, what happened? How come that one out? Uh-oh. Huh. There we go. Did I lose you guys or what? No, I'm still on. There I am. All right, sorry about that, guys. My mouse just I guess this little bank of crap I have here is not hooked in right. Did it again. Huh. Sorry, guys. Let me get rid of this. Let me unplug this and plug it back in. See if it works again. No. Oh, there it is. Now it's working. Oh, did for a second. Okay, let's see. Can't be my batteries. It has to be. These are rechargeable. Huh. Let me see. No. Huh. It's weird. Sorry, guys. You might have said something about some unsavory type character living. I missed. God, I can't. It's amazing now. Not having a mouse is like crazy. And it's all because of this. And it's because of this. Okay. Let me try it again. No. And I won't be able to keep up with the chat, so I better look at it. All right, let me move it out here. All right, Scott. Hey, I'm glad you could stop by. Hope everything's going good for you. Must be if you're working 100 hours a week. So good to hear from you, though. Hope all is well. Have a good night. Dad was the one who reminded Chuck to look me up. Thank you. Yeah, he called me and wanted to know if I knew how to get a hold of you. Chuck called me and said, "Do you know how to get a hold of Ron John?" Yeah, I might be able to get a hold of you. So I'm glad you guys met up. Looks like you guys had a good time. And I'm just wondering. Oh, I have this one here. Let me try something different. Ooh, I have another bank here. Let me see. Yeah. Well, what the hell? Yeah. Weird. Huh. Oh well, guys. Maybe it's trying to tell me something here. All right. Run. That was a Chinese restaurant. 26 watching. Give thumbs up. Thanks. I'm gonna lose people now because I can't scroll, and it's driving me nuts. Maybe I should try a. No, it can't be this. Could it? No, it has to be this, but I don't know where this one is. Okay, let me try putting it right in there. Let's see if it makes any difference. Uh-oh. You guys still see me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? It looks like you can. Your browser has lost connection with the camera. Well, how the hell did that happen? All right, I guess I pulled out the wrong one. I pulled out the camera. All right. Quit bitching. Huh. Well, let's put it all back to the way it was. And let's see if I can. I don't know. Ugh, driving me crazy. There we go. Let me put this back in here. And let me go over here. Let me see if we can get the camera back. There we go. All right. I don't know what the hell's going on here and why this isn't working. It looks like it is. Oh, well, that battery went down, didn't it? Let's see if I have another one, which I do. Oh, it's a battery. Imagine that. All right. All that for nothing, huh? Okay, I'm back. Only lost 2 or 3 people. All right. Let's see. Guys was the one who reminded Chuck. Okay. A lot of clouds this morning, but no rain yet. Turn it off. Yeah, I don't know what the hell was the deal was. I thought it was the little, the little wireless piece, but it was the battery in here. I have these, and I just don't have an extra one. And these are those rechargeable deals, so I should get that out just so I can get ready to charge it. I gotta order some more of those. I only have one, and it needs to plug in, and I'm not gonna do it right now because I got enough shit going on. Okay, so let's see. What did I miss? Gotta go. All right, Jeff, you probably already left. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. We'll have to meet up. My dark side. Dave, we gave you 9 inches to buy mouse batteries. Yeah, and I have one. That's the one that I got in here. That's the Duracell that I just put back in there. And I took that out a while back, and then I bought these, but I only bought, I got 2 of the small ones. And these aren't even the ones that I want. It's the Sony. Man, I can't remember now. Let's see what's in this one. This one has 2. This mouse has 2 of the triple A ones. That's from the one I got from my wife's work. But I have enough. I just gotta. I don't know. I put them in something else. I just gotta order but they're this type. This name is a lot better than the Sony ones. The Sony ones leaked and shit. But this, you guys, is backwards. ENELOOP. I'm gonna order some of those. Every time I go on Lasada, it costs me a lot of money. Did Randy leave too? It's got to be. What is it over? Almost 2 hours. We'll go 10 more minutes and Tip of the Jungle. Hit song. Randy's still here. Never try pre-fry your aircraft after you take off. But anyway, yeah, I think we'll end it at about 2 hours. Thanks everybody for coming in. Like I said, we're gonna go have the video out now. If you guys have watched it, thank you very much. I know that it's not the most exciting thing, me driving to Bangkok and the food we eat, but I hadn't done one in a while, so I figured I would. And the stuff that I really wanted to come out good didn't, but it'll at least give you an idea of what Stim did. But like I said, if you watch that final, or if you friends with me on Facebook and Nitnoy put a link in there for Sim's show. They have a whole on tripod, nice full size digital camera that it took her whole deal, and it was very entertaining. The crowd that was in there was probably 70, 80 people in there, and they were all very they liked it. Okay, the Thai people. I was the only Farang there. They really enjoyed it, so they might get a kick out of it. A significant other, check it. It's the last 30 minutes of my last video. Isn't the best as far as visually, but you'll at least be able to hear them talking and they're laughing. It was like a comedy deal. So George of the Jungle, yeah, showing our age, bro. You get batteries from yeah, these ones here, the Sony ones aren't the greatest. This one is, I bought these a long time ago and I bought 4 of them and I think 3 of them leaked and this one hasn't leaked yet. But that's the only reason I have this one. But I only got 2 of the other ones, that ENELOOP. In fact, I should put that in the Lasana and let's see what they come up with. ENELOOP. Let's see what. How come it didn't? Something's up with my. Something's weird. It like the shit disappears, and now it won't come back up. Let me go to Lasada. Let me try ENE. Okay, here they all are. Let's see how much they are. Let me bring it up again. I changed it. How come it didn't go? Oh, because it went back there. Huh, that's weird. Huh. Oh, here they were. Oh, I got 2 different ones up there. This is the one you guys can see. Well, I'm telling you, I'm really, that's not, let's see. Let's see. Let me go there and try it. There it is. There they are. You guys see it now? Yeah. Okay, so, AA and AAA. Like the prices are. Let's see. That's 4 AAAs, 136, and 4 AA's, 186. So I'm gonna order a few of those. I don't need the charger. I've got the charger. So anyway, but I find this brand is has been good good to me. So here's one with the charger. What is this one? Let's see, or maybe it's different. 339 for, looks like 4 batteries and the charger. 8 pieces. I don't know. 4 pieces, 189. So it looks like but the charger's out. I don't need a charger. I don't know why I'm doing that. Just going on rant. A rant. All right. So anyway, let's see. Cleaning out. What says? What did I miss? We live in a world where battery. No, I believe they shouldn't either. Especially the rechargeable ones. It's a little scary, isn't it? Blow up or something. I don't know. I guess I don't worry about that anymore. All right, let's see. How much would you pay for this? Well, don't answer. We'll get a set of one shines. Gotta go. I'm gonna go too. Oh, you're still been around. I'll be in touch. Maui's gonna be here on the 30th. So let's stay in touch, and we'll see where we're gonna make whatever we're gonna do. I'll keep you in the loop, David. So have a good one. I think I'm gonna end it. It's been an hour and 56 minutes. So I really appreciate everybody that's watching. Thank you very much. If you guys aren't subscribed, think about subscribing. It's free. Bring more people to the channel. If you guys got that time on what was it, Sunday? God, I've already forgotten on that deal, that JJ drones. And I'll try to maybe we'll try to put something else in the chat, in the link. Maybe if Jake can find it, or somebody can find JJ Drone website, put it up. The guy, Dan, veteran, good guy, he comes to the channel quite often just because of the stuff that I watch when I watch Ted and JJ's channel and all that, and supported, and even gave $5 once, and I told him that no one has to give anything. And just a good guy, younger guy, and lost his son. I don't think he was 25. That's just got to be horrible. So anyway, if you not subscribed, subscribe to JJ Drones or Off the Hook Outdoors. And I'll try to put something on the community page, and they're going to have an auction and a PayPal thing, but you don't have to give any of that. If you just support, hey, heard about it, our condolences, blah, 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 a little bit of support verbally. That's it. And it's on JJ's channel, smaller channel. He does good work. They raised $11,000 for another YouTuber in their genre with the fishing and the drones and stuff. And his wife was very sick and passed, and they raised $11,000. So by all means, JJ Drones is the name. Yeah, there it is. Dan, the droning veteran. That's the guy. JJ Drones is the one that's going. Thank you, Jake. Is the one that's going to have the deal. So if you could subscribe to him, and it would help him out anyway, and you'll get notified. It's going to be in the 8 o'clock morning range, our time, and I even forget what day it was, within the next couple of days. So I would appreciate it. It would. The guy's a good guy, and if you're not subscribed to Dan's channel, subscribe to it. Good guy. Hey, thank you, Randy. I appreciate it. Looking forward to meeting you either in the States or here. So, and there's Off the Hook too. Cool. Is this actually the live? Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Like I said, man, and Logan would be a perfect one. I'm going to say he's in your age range, losing a child, man. Couldn't even imagine. We're not supposed to bury our children, It's not supposed to go that way. I couldn't even imagine it. So thanks, everyone. In case anybody was wondering who did my intro, my outros on my live stream, that would be Richard. of Richard Travels. Hope everything's going well with you, Richard. And we'll let it go another second. There's 2 hours right on the button. Thanks everyone for watching. Everybody have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are. I don't know exactly when we'll have the next one. Maybe from Ubon. I don't know. We'll see within the next 3 or 4 days. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, and I will catch you on the next one.